I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is. There's something in the water.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Reel it in. Well, it's not bad, per se.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
Could it be? Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
All right. She's got a good size to her, all told.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Yeah! Is this what I think it is? I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Stars above! That's gotta be a new record.
There we go. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
There we go. wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
I've got something. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend. Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking? We're a long way from the residential quarters now. It looks completely different.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this place... it reminds me more of being back inside the wedge.
Except the Danon astral energy feels even stronger here.
In a portion of the city reserved purely for the Renin Sovereign.
Maybe he just has strange tastes?
This place looks like it has been here for quite some time now. If its design were a matter of personal preference, we would be talking from centuries ago. Or perhaps even further back. Still, this isn't the sort of decadence of taste spoken of in artistic circles. So what is it then?
Hold up, decadence? Artistic circles?
When a preference is indulged to its extreme, it descends into kitsch, eccentricity for the sake of it. I'd be happy to illuminate you further.
That depends. Does it involve you buying me lunch?
The void that art fills isn't the stomach, it's the soul.
In that case, I'll let you know the next time my soul starts to rumble.
Now all we need is something to fill up the void inside your head.
Shut up!
In one sense, when all is said and done, perhaps I have been a slave this whole time too.
You, a Renin Lord? How do you figure that exactly?
I was complicit in the Renin system, bound by its values, resigned to being swept along, without the resolve to take a stand. And when I realized the severity of my mistake, all I longed for was punishment. A lord. And yet my first instinct was to place my fate in the hands of others.
I think I can relate. I couldn't stand watching my people bow and scrape their way through life, but I didn't know what else I could do about it either. The ability to think for yourself and be your own master. That's what separates a slave from a free person. At least, that's what Law's dad Zephyr used to say. Zephyr taught me how to fight. But in doing so, he also taught me how to live.
Even if it means stumbling along the way. If it's on a road of our own choosing, free of regret. Why, that's the road of freedom. Or, to put it another way, so long as his heart is compromised, even the loftiest of kings is no freer than a slave. I think I finally understand now. This Zephyr character sounds like he was a wise man indeed. I only wish I could have met him.
There's just so much I wish I could ask him, especially now. I wonder, have I been correctly carrying on the torch that he passed to me?
How long have you known?
Known what?
About the darkness I carry inside me. You seem to have been aware of it for quite some time now.
Why ask me now? What does it matter? But yes, I have. I've pretty much known that something was gnawing at you ever since we left Menancia.
So basically since the very start of our journey then. Just when I thought I couldn't feel more ashamed.
Leave the past where it belongs. We have no need for it now. You're forging ahead. That's what matters. If my brother could see you, he'd be proud.
Not as proud as he would be of his sister, I'm sure.
Well then, just as well it's not a competition, huh?
That beam of light joining Dana and Rena. It was the Renan side that it first came from, right?
That's what it looked like. And then the Danon side responded.
Perhaps it was some kind of directive from the Renan homeworld? To reawaken the Wedge and Lenegis?
Which would mean that whoever's behind all this is on Rena after all. But what are they after? Is it really worth going through all this trouble just to steal Dana's energy?
Try to stay calm. With so many factors we don't understand, dwelling on it won't get us anywhere. What is it?
No, it's just... Zephyr once told me the same thing. So much for me making progress, huh?
You made it this far, didn't you? You notice something, you change it. That's all anyone can do. But you can't stand still in the meantime.
Just look at the size of that thing. Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey.
What is it?
Do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got... Lots to do.
Catching a cold? Here, have this herb I found earlier.
I'm fine, thanks.
Got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance.
We'll kick your ass later, buddy!
Exploit the enemy's weakness. Bring you a bloody Inferno! Not today!
Far enough! Armor won't save you!
Hurricane guy! Mine!
Look sharp! Plenty left!
This one's mine! Inferno cluster!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Our expert, come through!
Where are you going? Here! Here! Not like this!
Couldn't make it in time.
Damn it! Out of ammo!
Elusive deity!
Resuscitation!
Annihilation!
flame inside me, yours to be let free! No dawn shall break this night!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here's a healing art!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's
Take
for!
this!
Get behind me!
Got
I'm
it.
standing for
Leave it to you!
I'm
Really done for.
I let my guard down!
Heal!
Dragon form!
Imbue this vanquished soul with love! Resuscitate
Art expert coming through!
light!
By the power train
Heal!
Round and coming! Annihilation!
This one's all mine! Burn!
I'm letting go!
Dragon form!
Heal! I owe you one for that!
That'll bring you down!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Now! Bullet freely!
Take it down!
I'll smash you! Take this!
Dragon form!
Tempest engulfed in a bind!
Ready to go! Water!
Burn!
This one's
Dragon
enough!
form!
This one's mine!
Another incantation broken into a
You have to hold on!
Searing flame! Reload!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Art expert coming through!
Shield and sight!
Don't mind if I do!
Back from death's abyss!
Flaming meteor! Time to
no
shine!
rest for the wicked.
Flaming meteor! My head's spinning! Watch it!
I'm out of ammo!
Try harder! Armor won't save you!
Don't leave me!
Hurricane strike! On
I'll
guard!
bring you back! I never miss!
Plenty left!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Here!
I'll bring you back from death's
Shield! I'm ready to go!
from death's abyss!
Far enough!
Resuscitate!
Negative gate!
Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Going my art can
Here, let me help!
No dawn shall break this night!
won't give up!
Scream bathed in blood! Rending you a bloody
Take this!
Resonate with you!
Not like this!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I hope this medicine works as promised.
Radiant spear! Don't mind if I do!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Resuscitate!
Eat
Do
this!
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Here, let me help!
It looks like we made a mess! Let's keep up the
In a
pressure!
bind?
Look sharp!
This one's mine!
Try harder!
How about
Dragon
this?
form!
Hold on to your art! Here I
Flaming
come!
meteor! Ready to
Not
go!
on my watch!
I let my guard down.
Stay away from my friend!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul!
Burn! No! It can't end here!
I have to train harder.
Benediction light!
Going in! I owe you one of that! Tiger blade!
Imbue this vanquished
Inferno
soul with
crusher!
resuscitation!
I
Benediction
can
light!
handle it!
Not done yet!
Heal!
Thank you.
Dragon form!
Going in! By the power of heaven!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing art to
Dragon
This
form!
one's mine! Anything in order!
Thrilling performance.
Look sharp! Live up first! Flaming meteor!
Elusive deity!
This should do it!
Art seal! Alright!
I'm sorry.
Try harder!
Where was I?
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Where are you going? Ready to go!
Try harder!
Allow me to help you.
Dragon Form!
Here we go! I'll heal you all!
Dragon Form!
Hurricane Strike!
Burn!
Healing zone! Laser Spear! Pierce Evil!
Dragon Form!
Their marches were interrupted.
Dragon Form!
I really don't.
Tiger Blade! Not on my watch!
Try harder!
First aid! Laser Spear! Pierce Evil! Inferno!
Can't get out of this! Dragon Form!
I'm all stopped up!
Begin!
This can't be happening! We've almost got this.
Almost isn't quite there yet.
I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain.
Try harder! The
Denied.
flame inside me yearns to be let free! Burn in hell! Dragon Form!
Hurricane Strike! On guard! Ready! Shield and mate! Radiant Pierce! Down! Your armor won't save you! Igneous discharge!
Thank you for all your help.
Please,
Listen
don't
to
mention
it!
it.
I'm glad to know someone got my back.
This one's mine!
Try harder!
Inferno Pierce! Lightning! Downfall!
Damn it.
Back into the maximum burn! Piercing roll! Burning strike! Water, hear my call! Hurricane Pierce! Burning strike! Shield and mate! Searing blast! Never miss! Leave the charges to me! This one's mine! Healing flame of fury!
Dragon Form!
Laser spear!
Burn in hell! You'll pay for that!
Going in! Armor won't save you! Masterpiece!
Not in your dreams!
I'll bring you back
Time to
to
die. Resuscitation!
Dragon Form!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique! Inferno Coffin! Radiant Hero!
Try harder!
On guard! Maximum burn!
Dragon Form!
Inferno Coffin!
Dragon Form!
Can't get out of this! This one's mine!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Flaming Meteor!
Is this it?
Don't give up!
No dawn shall break this night!
Hurricane Strike!
Catapult!
Look sharp!
Searing flame! Reload! Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Igneous discharge!
From the... Imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Hurricane Strike!
Not on my watch!
Going in! 20 left!
Into ever... Lasting justice! Negative gate! Look sharp! Soil! Instinct sharpen!
Hurricane Strike! On guard! 20 left! I can't know about this!
He has got
Radiant Pierce!
shattering the
Pieces!
Attack
There! And again! Look sharp!
Lightning shock! Ignite!
Searing flame!
Look sharp! Dragon
I'm
Form!
out of ammo! I'm all stopped up!
Can't get out of this!
Inferno Crossing!
Now you see what I can do!
Look sharp! Ground and pound!
Take it!
Lunar corruption!
Benediction light!
Gemini Aqua! Look sharp! This one's mine! 20 left!
Dragon Form!
Look sharp! Power of water!
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision!
Art
I'm going to
field!
need to use all the power of my
Resonate
healing
with
arts
the
to
Earth!
accomplish this.
Stalagmite!
Not on my watch!
Baby blood! Rending you up!
Going in! Hurricane Strike! This one's mine! By the power of water! Going in! Radiant Pierce! Blood Soul!
Burn!
Silver!
Tempest!
What? Flaming Meteor!
Dragon Form!
Into the
Devastating pile driver! Can't get out of this! Benediction light.
Light up the dark! All right, let me out!
I'm gonna need more of that.
Switch to offense! Here's a healing arc! Grenade! Radiant spear! Damn it! Hurricane strike! This one's mine! I won't give up!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation. Benediction light.
Flaming meteor!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Don't mind if I do.
Resuscitation.
Hurricane strike! This one's mine! Oh, suicide from over! Here, let me help!
Elusive
Freeze
deity.
laser!
Everlasting shot.
This one's mine!
I sin.
Do it!
Might with blackened blade.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Dragon form. Elusive. No further.
Far enough! I never miss! Going in! Here! Look out!
Elusive deity. Watch yourself. Incredible power.
Tiger Blade!
Now you see what I can do. Try
Flame!
harder.
Reload! This one is mine! Flaming meteor! Hear me! Flame and fury!
Rending you a
Here
bloody
goes!
volley.
Here's the evil! Suicide! I'll bring you back from death. Here, let me help!
Begin.
Can't be happening!
We are far too strong.
So you're giving up?
So much for finding solace with my allies.
Hurricane strike! I'm gone! Plenty left!
Peculiar taste.
Not like this!
Resuscitation.
What was I thinking?
In a bind.
Lunar corruption!
Begin.
Lunar
Shattering pieces. Hitting pile driver.
I'll bring you back from death to bit!
Everlasting shot. This one's all mine. Elusive deity. Eagle ray. Ignite.
Hurricane
Dragon form.
I'm gone! Rise and shine!
Elusive deity.
Resurrection!
Hitting pile driver.
Laser spear! Pierce the evil!
Soaring blast.
Freeze lancer! Black soul! Flaming meteor! Here's a healing arc! Inferno grenade! This one! Mine!
There.
This one I never miss!
Try harder.
Annihilation! Look sharp!
In a bind.
Inferno crush! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Hurricane Strike denied! And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. This one's mine. I'm going to need to Hurricane Strike! It's weakened!
This ends now.
Hurricane Strike! Going in!
Elusive deity. Hitting pile driver.
Shield and face! Piercing roar! Not on my watch! Here I go! I'm going to get searing flame! Here goes! Mega Red! Hurricane Strike! Going in! Look sharp!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
Flaming beam! Nothing gets by me! Going in!
Dragon form. Catapult. Try harder.
Help this!
In a bind. Yours to be let
Going
free.
in! Here's the healing arc!
Eat this. No dawn shall break
Dragon
this
form!
night.
Up!
Tornado drive.
Going in!
I'll face you.
Here goes! Knocked to pieces! I'm going, this one's mine! Hurricane Strike! I never miss!
Elusive deity. Soaring blast. No dawn shall break
won't
this night.
save you! Tiger
Healing
Blade!
circle, not in your dreams.
Inferno
you.
Crush!
Why did you
Here's my
try to stop me
Try
dying?
harder.
Right. benediction right.
Flame inside me yearns to be let free. Allow me to Dragon Form! Try this! Explosive Ray!
Thank you for the healing, Dohony.
Try harder!
Comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Dragon Form!
Anything in armor is all mine. This one's mine.
Can't move!
On guard.
Indeed, this banquet full with life!
Far enough. Now you see what I can do. Make it rain.
Lock! Get toasty!
Bird strike.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now... I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Want something to munch on, Hoodle? Good night, everyone.
I couldn't eat another... bite.